Collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Verse 777 here today with a collective message. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. This person is losing their shit. I'm just gonna tell you right now, baby. Okay, but before we get to that, Holy Angels and Spirit Guides gives exactly what we need to know. For my collective gang, this could be for any zodiac sign, guys. Any zodiac sign. It is timeless. It is also fluid. Okay, so I am feeling more current energy. This is for those of you who are loosely involved. This is for those of you who are dealing with someone on the newer side, or those of you who are not dealing with anyone. This could potentially be coming up for you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling mostly. There wasn't a whole lot of toxicity in the energy. Lots of humor, actually. This is a very humorous reading. I'm going to try to keep my giggles to a minimum, but I can't make any promises. Okay, whoever this person is, you guys, they are extremely enamored with you, baby. Okay, I'm hearing smitten as a kitten. You have gotten them. You have captured them. You didn't even try. Okay, you did not try. This is someone who is definitely feeling a little bit like a fish out of water dealing with you. Whenever you meet this person, it may be at a time in your life where you're just not pressed for love. Okay, if you've already met this person, then you may be at a time in your life right now where it's just like it is what it is. You're just kind of having fun. You're going with the flow. You're not putting any expectations, because in the past that came back to clap back on that ass. Now, didn't it? Right? So you're not doing that anymore. That is definitely creating an aura around you. I don't know if you know, but if you're here, then more likely you do know that we all vibrate at an energetic frequency. And the frequency that you are emanating at this juncture is very magnetic, is very attractive, it's very indifferent, which is making people more alluring. You're more alluring to people. You are mysterious, right? You are a locked box, right? A locked treasure chest, so to speak. Very attractive. People kind of want to know what you're about. They like the way you put it together, for sure, but you're still not showing all of your cards, right? For some of you, you're not even at the fucking poker table. You're just sitting on the side, drinking your drink, minding your business, right? Staying hydrated, going to the gym, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, making that money, right? That's your energy right now. So love might not be a priority for you. And I feel like whoever this person is in particular, they also were at the same juncture. This is why the two of you were able to meet, because you were vibrating at the same frequency. They also are the type of person who habitually, however, is able to detach. They're able to compartmentalize. They are able to have the fun and move on, right? Not get any strings attached, not getting any feelings attached. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of toxicity. I do feel like this is somebody who has matured, but back in their heyday, okay, depending on how old this person is, it is giving like reformed player, reformed playette, right? Reformed that girl, reformed that guy, right? Like they really are used to having a little bit on the way to getting some, if that makes sense. Okay, they have more than a little bit. And they possibly get a lot of attention, or they've always gotten a lot of attention, but you are striking them as someone who is cut from a different cloth. Okay, what does that mean? That means that you are cut above the rest, my darling. You understand your worth. You understand your own value. So you're not, at their feet, trying to be one of their jesters to entertain them and hope that they see you and that they'll bring you upon their throne to sit beside them. Baby, fuck that. I got my own throne. I got my own table. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's the type of shit that you're on. I don't know what kind of bums, birds, and bumettes this person has been dealing with in the past, I'm sorry. Now, let me stop. I'll take that back. They may have just been dealing with people who are not aware of their own value, right? Low self-esteem, people who are still finding themselves, people who may be struggling with their self-esteem, all jokes aside. And this is why they are used to being the one that is the crush, not the one having the crush. This person has a massive crush on you. I do get that I'm hearing that they put their foot in their mouth before they could recognize what you could possibly be to them. Let's explain that a little further. Don't force anything to fit, okay? Again, these messages are general. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. it's stating that this person may have put their foot in their mouth. So they gave some kind of notion that they're not looking for a relationship, that they want to stay single, that they're not ready to settle down, or that they're just looking for like friends with benefits, or they're just looking for a friend. They definitely hinted at the thought of not wanting to be tied down, be exclusive, do the relationship thing. For some of you, this is somebody who has never really been in a serious relationship. They kind of just play around. They don't play with people's feelings. They're very honest and upfront, which is why they would have posed this intention to you so early on, not recognizing that they were going to like you a lot more than everybody else, right? A cut above the rest. That's you. So there's something about you that's really piquing this person's interest. For some of you, it is your indifference. It is having your own life. It is having your own set of people who are waiting in line for you to be ready to date. Okay, very assured of yourself, very confident. If you're not feeling like this at this juncture, this could be something predictive of the future. But what this person sees in you is that you see your own worth, right? They can see what you see in yourself and how you're pouring into yourself. They also see that. And so do other people, right? Didn't we see viral? So it's like you're going to be getting a lot of attention, even if you don't recognize it. You might actually be ignoring that attention, which makes people want to know you more, right? Like, it's the whole ignoring thing. It's not a game. It's not in a toxic manner where this person is in it for the thrill of the chase. This is more about this person recognizing that, okay, maybe I'm not, right, the top of the totem pole. Maybe I can get got. Maybe I do have feelings. Maybe I have a heart. Maybe it's not a paper mache heart, so to speak. There is a stalking here in this card. I feel like this person is used to people stalking them, because this is the type of individual who possibly like falls off the face of the earth when they're dealing with somebody, but they make it very clear in the beginning that they're not going to be able to be attentive to you, right? You can't get in touch with them as often. They try to set it up so that you, not you, but them, the other people, the others, don't get too comfortable, don't get too, don't set any expectations on them. They want to be able to come and go as they please and come back when they want to, make a return whenever they feel like it, right? Whenever they feel fired up, whenever they feel the need to initiate that, right? This is somebody who possibly has done a lot of sticking and moving, okay? A whoremonger. Hello. They got some bodies, okay? They got a few bodies. I don't know if that is a red flag for you or not. I don't get that this is somebody who is unsafe or anything to that effect. I just feel like they never quite thought that they would meet someone that they actually wanted to be with. This is somebody who's possibly a serial dater, right? Like, they actively go towards different plates and platters, and they want the appetizers, and they want the small plates, and they want the tapas, and they want a few entrees, but they don't want to commit to one entree. They're going to get every entree on the menu plus a little bit of dessert, and then they want a to-go plate. They want a doggy bag. Okay, that's this person. Yet that is changing for them, okay? It might be freaking them out a little bit, you guys, because you're not feeling the same. I don't get that you're not interested in this person or that you're not into them. I just get that you're just chilling. You are very much at the point of your life where it is what it is, right? If we work out, then we work out. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not starting anything. I'm not initiating anything. I'm not. And this person is like, well, so I have to be the one to text first? Like, I have to be the one to initiate all the dates? Like, I have to be the one to put in the effort to do the work? I mean, no, I'm talking to your person now. You don't have to, but if you want to see my collective, that's what the fuck you're going to have to do. They never really had to do this much work. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? It's the work that's really resonating within this person's psyche. Like, oh, I've never met a girl like this before. I never met a guy like this before. I get guys on the way going to guys. I get girls on the way going to girls. I get pussy on the way going to pussy. Like, I don't have to do this normally. I don't really have to do this. But now they do. And now they want to. Now they want to. Okay? They are definitely very observing of your energy. They're very observing of your behaviors and of the way that you move. They like that shit. They like that. They like that. They like that you're not so accessible. Okay? They like that you are choosy. They like that you are picky. For those of you who are witty and have those slick, sly comebacks, that tongue, that mouth, Baby, that mouth gets them going, okay? They trying to see what that mouth do. Let me stop. This person might be fantasizing about you. For me to say that, I don't get that you've been intimate sexually with this person at this juncture. For most of you, if you have, then it's just that. It's just the physical. And now they feel like they said too much in the beginning because they do have an actual crush on you. They kind of want to lock this down. They kind of want to keep tabs. Like, they may be stalking your social media to see if you have posted with other people. The two of you may have some kind of understanding where you know that you're both seeing other people, right? And it's like, when we get together, then we're together. When we're apart, then we're apart. You don't even know what I'm doing if we're not together. And they're like, but I want to know what you're doing. But I want to know. They are scared to ask because they're the ones who initiated this sort of dynamic between the two of you, and now they want to change it. Oh, they do. They want to change it, you guys. Let's see here. This person likes how strong you are, that you talk up, that you talk back. They like that you talk back. What is that about? So this person may be a bit of a jokester. They may be witty. They may like say off the handle things just to get a reaction, to see what people will say. And you always have a comeback. You always have something slick and sly to say. They almost get excited and anticipate what your response will be. You give it to them. You're able to dish it to them just the way that you on whatever they're on. That's how it is. And they love that shit. Not you being mean to them, and they love it. This person is used to getting their way. They are used to being entitled in relationships. They're used to people bending at their will. They quite like the opposite. They like the taste of that. They like the challenge of it all. They like that you are just as attractive as they are. You're not pressed about them. You're not worried about them. Like, you don't really give a fuck about them. They're like, damn, I haven't heard from Empresses Collective in like 2 days. They're not going to call me to see why I haven't called. They're not going to like check up on me. No, we're not. And they're like, damn. So I got to fucking call. I got to be the one to do it. Yeah. Pick up that phone and your heart, bitch, and your mouth and your face, and just do it. Stop being a coward. Okay. Do it. If you want it, then you have to go after it. You have to go towards it. And they're just not quite used to that. Okay? You are teaching them. You are learning them something. Look. After they just said that they only want to fuck. Like, come on now. Come on. Child. You like, I ain't give them none. I ain't give them none of this. They want it. They do. Let's see. So we have energy check. Exactly. So I feel like this person is definitely getting I'm hearing like they're getting an ego check, right? You're checking their ego, bitch. You are checking them at every juncture. Okay. It's almost like this toll polls at every juncture of this relationship. They feel like they're paying up in some kind of way. They may deem you as quite expensive, not monetarily, energetically expensive. They've never had to really invest this much. They've never had to go out of their way. They never really had to move. For some of you, they don't have to pick up their phone. Their phone just rings. It just rings. It just rings. And now I don't get that they've cut everyone off, even though they're kind of waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting. If you tell them, baby, everybody is cut. I mean, a smooth motherfucking cut. All right. Somebody put in the comments, measure twice, cut once, bitch. Yeah, everybody is getting cut off if you say the word. My question for you, ma'am, sir, Bressis, is why can't you just do that now? Why not initiate this yourself? I don't get. And I could be wrong, right? Free will is at play, but I just energetically don't get from your end that you're going to be the one opening up this Pandora's box. Especially since they are the ones who posed their intentions in the beginning. So all you're doing is matching energy, baby. You're matching energy. Like I said, you're on whatever they're on. And they stated that wasn't something that they wanted, but they have changed, you guys. And it's like, okay, so you changed. So are you going to say something? And they're like, but you already know this, right? Like, they feel like they could do it in subtle ways in order to get you to open up the conversation. And I just feel like that is quite cowardice. I do. If they want to see something shake, okay, I want to see some asses shaking. If they want to see something shake, they're gonna have to initiate this. They're gonna have to do something about it. They are. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're unimpressed, baby doll. My guy, you're unimpressed. You're not picking up what they're laying down. They feel like you should already know based on what they've been doing. But yeah, remember, my collective is a cut above the rest. So what you were doing to get the attention of others, it's not quite gonna work with them. You gotta come a little bit better. Gotta try a little bit harder. Oh, you almost had it. I'm really curious to know if they will actually get off their ass, grow a pair, okay, and do what they need to do. Now, I feel like here's where this person is checking themselves at the door. They feel like if you already know, then you should be the one to initiate closing the distance between the two of you, like asking about where you guys are going. What is this? Having the what are we conversation? They don't want to bring it up because that would make them look stupid. That would make them look foolish. So they are still leaning a little bit into that ego, a little bit into that pride, but that you're unimpressed with the antics, right? You're unimpressed with the ways in which they are trying to get you to recognize that they actually want more from you instead of them just saying it, okay? So we have, yeah, Four of Swords, like you're just chilling, you know? I feel like you even, out of all of the people that they talk to or have talked to, you take a lot of time for yourself. You're very self-sufficient, self-reliant. You have other things going on. You have like actual goals, right? Like in life, you actually care about yourself. You actually enjoy being around yourself. You love yourself. Okay. So being without them is not problematic. You don't need to be around them 24/7. You don't need to be checking in on them. You don't need to be keeping tabs. You don't need to be staying connected all the fucking time, because that would get in the way of the other shit that you have to do. Okay. So you're prioritizing yourself above this, which is only making this person want you more, even more. Look, King of Wands, like, right? Very confident, very bold, boisterous. You are a natural initiator, but in the things in life that have already invested in you. You're no longer initiating with people who have not earned that shit, okay? Please. Please, you'd rather be alone. You've done a lot of healing. You have, or you will be. Take it as it resonates. This is how this person is viewing you. As the King of Wands, gender does not matter. In fact, the King of Wands in this deck is a figure of a woman, a feminine figure, but it doesn't matter. We're just talking about energy, okay? The King of Wands is definitely a leader. It's someone who promotes forward movement. It is also someone who is extremely independent, very attractive, very sexy. Everybody wants to hop on this one. Didn't I tell you? So this person also recognizes what other people would see. They're like, damn, if I'm this attracted to them, then I know everybody else is attracted to them as well. My apologies, you guys. You'll never believe I had to stop because you guys, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I'm an intuitive. So I go off energy and my intuition, and the energy just fell off, okay, compared to when I first started the reading. So I had to stop. And yes, there was someone in my house, okay? Not a burglar, not to be alarmed. I was getting a little bit alarmed. I'm like, do I need a firearm? Like, what's going on? It's maintenance. I'm like, okay, you guys don't call? You don't call, you just intrude into my space. Got it. Now, I also don't take anything, wow, King of Wands popping out again. I don't take anything lightly. I take everything as a sign intuitively, and everything happens for a reason, especially while I am reading. So I do take that as a sign and synchronization in reference to this reading. This person does possibly feel violated a little bit, right? Like, damn, how did I fall in love? I am the type that goes away. I keep people in competition, right? I love them and leave them. This is like a love them and leave them type of vibe. I don't chase, I replace. Yet they are very conflicted when it comes to you. They, in fact, do want to chase you. They, in fact, do want to take back those stipulations and the intentions that they placed on this connection initially. They're used to people kind of wanting to fight against that with the Five of Wands. People wanting to fight to change them, to make them want them, to prove that they deserve a relationship, to prove that they deserve to be the one and only, right? That's what they're used to. And you were just kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, if you just want to fuck, if you just want to like, hang out every now and again, if you just want to like, be friends, figure this out, that's cool. Because I got other shit that I'm doing anyway. And for some of you, you got other people that you're doing anyway. Okay, so just take it how it resonates. It's kind of caught this person by surprise. And it absolutely sent your stock skyrocketing, okay? Skyrocket. Your worth, your stock, so to speak, right? The amount that it would take to invest in you, the changes that it's creating within them. This person has never been quite so indecisive in their life. They're thinking about cutting off all of their dudes, all of their girls. Like, this has never happened to this person before, ever, like ever. So there's a little bit of an alarming energy only because they feel like they've done enough so that you know that they're interested, yet you're still doing your own thing. And you're not really falling in line the way that other people would have. I don't get that they're trying any manipulation or any like toxic tactics or strategies at this juncture. I don't get that this person is a toxic individual. They are a very honest person. In fact, they don't have any form of filter. They say whatever the fuck comes to their mind and they keep it moving, right? This is the type of person who will tell the truth even if it hurts, right? Even if it's offensive, even they just tell the truth. They just blurt it out. They just say it. They call it like it is. They say it like it is. The two of you might actually have that in common. You would know better than I do, right? If that is something that the two of you share, you may actually have bonded over that, right? Like you take no shit. You'll cut somebody off with the quickness, right? You say what you have to say and you mean it. I said what I said, right? Whether it hurts your feelings or not, I keep it a buck all the time, every time. At least with me, you know you're getting the truth. That's this type of person. They may feel like they've met a version of themselves, okay? And that might attract them even more. I think where we left off prior to me feeling additional energy in the space, the fuck? I'm sorry. That just kind of threw me. It threw me for a doozy. We were kind of getting and digging into this King of Wands energy, which is how you are showing up presently. It's a very magnetic energy, you guys. You are going to have a lot of people who are interested, whether you are wanting to date or not. The aura that you are exuding, darling, is very bold, is very boisterous, is very in your face. And I feel like when this person initially discussed with you what the dynamics of this relationship would be or what they're looking for, quote unquote, they hadn't really done a whole lot of soul searching in reference to what kind of relationship they would want should they ever have one. They just kind of thought that that would never happen for them. And then here you come and now they feel like they've stumbled and bumped their fucking head. Dizzy, spinning, right? Like I said, they do want to backpedal and pussy pop out of that and bring up they don't want to bring up the discussion. They want to do the actions. They want to show up. They want to be consistent. They want to show you what they're about, right? They want to have some patience and see if you'll be the one to open up that conversation, the what are we conversation. I feel like that's playing with fire. If I have to be honest, I don't feel like that is the best route, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I'm talking to your person. You need to grow up here. The strength is also about stubbornness, right? Someone being stuck in their ways, somebody being stuck in their habits, habitual natures. When they really need to tap into the more higher frequency vibes of the strength card, which is courage, right? Which is compassion, which is empathy, which is power, resilience, moving forward confidently, right? Not just the patience portion. The lower vibrational aspects of the strength card would be more of your, like I said, your stubbornness, not being able to get out of your own fucking way, kind of going about life and really not taking analysis on things and possibly sabotaging great things that have been given to you. This is definitely a connection that they will not come by soon hereafter if they allow this to just go on and go on and go on. We have the Three of Cups. You don't mind just being this person's friend. You were actually okay with the friends with benefits. You were okay with the situationship. You were okay with just chilling, hanging out, hanging. And I feel like that hit them in the face like a ton of bricks because that's never really happened before. Like I said, they are used to people ready to jump in the ring, ready to hop on a hamster wheel and prove themselves. Of course, those would be people who are still struggling with their own self-worth, struggling with their own self-discovery and who they are and what it is that they want. You have other things going on in your life. So this person is not being prioritized. And that is something that is really striking them as attractive. They do feel like the two of you make a very good fit. They may also love the banter, right? The back and forth, the witty conversations, the jokes, the humor, some sarcasm, but not too much. This is somebody who definitely, like I said, is used to people stroking that ego, you know, stroking other things as well. And you just weren't here for that. Okay. You were more so here for yourself. And you respected a boundary that you just, it did not bother you either way, whether this person wanted to be with you or not. You weren't looking for a relationship. And that is something that has also piqued their interest. It's something that they can't quite look away from, in fact. Ciao. So you really captured this person's mind. I don't get that they're obsessing or anything like that, but I do get that this is a connection that they want to move quickly on. They want things to start moving. Yeah, see, look, time, right? They want to move this shit. They want to get it going, okay? They are trying to wait for the right timing, and they're hoping that they can do enough. So whether you've met this person or not, this is the signs that you need to look out for at this juncture in the relationship. This person is going to start showing up more in different ways, in more valid ways, right? More sustainable ways, secure ways. This person will show up in very supportive ways. They may start doing some very romantic things outside of, they're going to start acting like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And it's like, hold up, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you said. They don't want you to bring that up. They just want you to notice and know what it is, right? This is somebody who wants to claim you. They do want to be with you, okay? They definitely see a future with you. And they feel like time is of the essence, of course. There's also a sentiment that you're teaching this person a lot about themselves and how they would have conducted themselves in the past, ways in which they're not very proud of, and they may feel like this is a part of their karma to meet somebody who's dishing it just the way that who's on whatever they're on. They might feel like this like some kind of karmic twist. What is this about? Like, I've never really had to battle with whether or not I'm feeling somebody and if they're feeling me too. It was just never a question. Yeah. You may also notice that the communication is being ramped up on their end as well. They're going to start calling a bit more, checking in a little bit more, throughout the day also. That might be something that changes out of nowhere. All of a sudden, they're calling on their lunch break. They're calling during the day. They're FaceTiming without asking if you're available. It's just like, holla, 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 holla. Listen, you don't call me, I'll call you, right? My people will call you, right? Right? It's sort of like the energy of going from 0 to 1 billion. So like going for, if you were in like a friends with benefits or a situationship, then the two of you would only really contact one another when you were ready to link up. Okay? If you catch my drip, if you picking up what I'm laying down. But now all of a sudden they're in contact all the time. They're writing you. They're writing poetry. They're saying sweet nothings. They're being very attentive. They are admiring your beauty. They're complimenting you. They're around. And it's like, when did that change? Like, okay. And you're definitely more in a space where you are going with the flow. But for some of you, maybe you're not in a space where you're wanting anything serious. And that is what they are scared of. That's what this person is scared of, because they do know that they posed this no strings attached sort of situation, or taking things uber and extremely slow. And now they want to backpedal, like I said, and you agreed to it for a reason. So in their mind, they're like, did they agree to it because they're just kind of nonchalant about it? Or is that something that they were also wanting? Because now I want something different. Now I want more. Now I want you. Like, I don't want anybody else to have you. Okay. You got to slow your roll. You have to relax. You have to relax. Talking to your person. Relax, yes. Don't move on this. And I feel like you will regret it. They are feeling like you are a homie, lover, friend. They are able to be very comfortable around you, have fun with you. The two of you may have very deep and analytical or philosophical conversations just about life in general. You open this person's mind to different perspectives and ways of thinking and viewing things. And they feel like when they walk away from you, or when the two of you go your separate ways after hanging out, They're always thinking. It's like some kind of deep thinking about a conversation. You always drop a jewel on them. You always are able to give them insight into certain things. It creates a very reflective behavior within them, and they love that. They don't feel like they've ever had that. They've dealt with a lot of shallow situations, you guys, okay? You, my dear, are not shallow, bitch. You are the Atlantic Ocean, okay? If they want to go deep, okay, you got the depth. They can go as deep as they motherfucking want to go with you. And this is also something that has gotten their mind. They may have been dealing with some bird brains. I'm just going to say that. Okay. People lacking the intellect. People lacking conversational skills, right? They don't know how to converse. They don't know how to hold a conversation, let alone start one, let alone keep up with them. And you've been doing it all, and they're like, I think we need to cue up Mariah Carey. We belong together. Okay. Okay. When you left, I lost a part of me. So this person feels like they've known you in another lifetime, okay? They feel like this is sort of fated. They're having all the feels. It's both spiritual and 3D mixed together, which is why there's no progression, and which is why they possibly have not relayed this to you. They're just trying to drop hints every here and now and again, thinking that you Hansel and Gretel some shit, and that you'll pick up the crumbs and recognize that it's love, right? So, okay, look. I'm going over to what is called the extended, okay? If you want to join me, we will dig in a little bit deeper. We will, of course, have outcomes over there. I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, which is called our Ask the Universe reading, among other things. We're going to really, really dig in. So if this is a message that you have resonated with, then I'm going to see you over there. The rest of you, please click that like button. Support your girl. We have been doing our thing. We are growing exponentially. I do truly appreciate you all. I love you. If you have not already become a part of the team, or if you're new here, please click that subscribe button if you want to. I would love to have you. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on this channel. And for the rest of us who are ready to go over and dig a little bit into this, get to some answers, I want to get to the red flags, okay? I need to leave every stone turned over. We need to see what's going on. I may also want to see what their exes have to say. Why the fuck are you single? Like, really, actuality, what's the toxic shit that's laying under the surface? So if you have resonated with this message and you want to travel on over there with me, I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. So let's go.